to allow Democrats to have some sort of moral high ground on this issue because they're the only ones talking about it, I think is a major failure from the Republican Party. And I'm not going to stand there and just keep talking the talking points when my own adult children can hardly afford health insurance premiums, when everyone in my district, it's the #1 issue that I hear about day in and day out, not just people on the ACA, but people that have private insurance as well. And I think it's something that we have to talk about. And I don't see why the government needs to be shut down. I really don't. I believe that if Republicans learn to govern and wield power, they can use the nuclear option in the Senate. They can open up the government. We can get back to work for the American people, and Republicans can solve this problem that is a very big problem that we can't ignore.
So Marjorie Taylor Greene is in the FO portion of FAFO. She's finding out. This is a congresswoman, a MAGA loyalist, straight right-wing conservative congresswoman from the state of Georgia, Marjorie Taylor Greene. And she's now coming out saying, hey, I voted for this guy and now my children are going to lose their health care. And because of this reason, hey, I am breaking from with him, and I'm not no longer in favor of this government shutdown. But the crazy thing is, she's not breaking with him because it's hurting her constituents, because it's hurting her voters. There are a lot of things that he did that hurt her voters. She's literally breaking with him because her family is now being affected like the rest of our family.
We voted for Trump because he promised while he was campaigning like a million times that when he got into office he was going to bring down prices, bring down grocery prices. The inflation has been high ever since COVID, and he promised he would bring that down, but it's obvious to me now that that was not true. Egg prices have skyrocketed. The bird flu is killing all the birds, and he doesn't seem to be doing anything about that. He's stopping disease communications from the disease centers in America, pulled us out of the WHO. Like, how does that help anything? And yeah, all he's been doing is taking away rights and freedoms, or trying to. He's not doing anything about the economy. So yeah, we totally regret our vote at this point. We've had a really tough time here in North Carolina. Half of my house got washed away in Hurricane Helene, and I applied for FEMA assistance and we got approved. But now Trump is canceling FEMA and emergency assistance to people. He's also canceled Medicaid.
There you go. Another MAGA loyalist now coming crying on social media. She regrets her vote. And her thing was, okay, I thought he was going to be good for the economy. Yeah, he's a billionaire business owner, own multiple businesses. But if you really wanted him to do for the United States what he did for the rest of his businesses, then he's doing it. He's bankrupting the nation, just like he bankrupted Trump Steaks. It's like he bankrupted Trump University, Trump Airlines. The Taj Mahal. Hey, literally, man, y'all voted for a shoe salesman, Al Bundy. The man selling red, white, and blue American shoes. He's a shoe salesman like Al Bundy, and he really destroyed the economy. He hurt this young lady. Not only that, but he believes that he's only the president of people that voted for him. And because this lady lives in North Carolina, and her, the city that she lives in was carried by a Democrat, Trump, when FEMA gave her the money to replace her home after the hurricane, after the floods, Trump was like, nah, you ain't getting that. You ain't in Florida. You ain't in Georgia, family. Hey, Trump cut all her aid. So yeah, she really is finding out.
What did you just say about Trump?
I said, Trump's a fucking liar. Inflation's going up. Gas prices hasn't really come down that much. Eggs, oh, that's the funny one. The eggs. I'm mad. And I'm a mega man. Okay? I don't see anything he's done.
So is it safe to say that the illusion has faded?
I think it has, yes. You know, I was for him because, everything he said, he played right into my hands. He just told us everything we wanted to hear. That's what he did. I can't even stand to look at him because, he's just he's a con. He's a flat ass, nothing but a fucking con. They all the right side, they say, oh yeah, the Biden side was so bad. Well, what's so good about the right side? He brags about doing something with our economy, but I haven't seen anything happen yet. That big beautiful bill is going to add, they say $2.5 trillion. It's going to add about $4 trillion to the debt. The big beautiful bill. Oh, what a joke. I remember what happened in the 80s with trickle-down economics. Yeah, the filthy rich got richer, and us guys that worked for a living paid more taxes. I'm disappointed for sure. I'm real disappointed.
Okay, so there we go. We got another one. Billy Bob. We got us a Billy Bob. Hey, that man said, hey, I voted for Trump because of the economy. I thought Trump was going to help the economy, right? Nah, hey, the party of fiscal conservatism, they just added trillions of dollars to the deficit. Not only have they added trillions of dollars, that means they're spending trillions of dollars more. But they spending trillions more, but they cutting everything for the poor. That man complaining about the price of eggs shooting up. Man, Trump ain't worried about them eggs. Hey, all these things that you saying surprised you and you're so disappointed. It's real funny how he made it plain what he was going to do. It's just that you thought your proximity to paleness would be some type of immunization from the negative effects, the negative consequences of electing a narcissistic wannabe dictator-like in office. Like you thought he was gonna be for you, and apparently he wasn't. He's for them people that are in Mar-a-Lago, and whether you accept this or not, you can go put on your red hat, put on your Make America Great Again hat, go knock at the doors of Mar-a-Lago, and when they open the door, you see all the millionaires and billionaires in there, and you see the reception you get, he's not like you. He doesn't. Hey, I don't know what else to say, man. I feel for these folks, man. You were okay with him doing this, but you thought it was only gonna affect the black and brown. Psst, joke's on you.
Boys, what's the message?
Jesus died on that cross so we could live, and this is not living.
Amen. I respect that.
And there we have it. That's the last one for the day. This lady here screaming, yo, Jesus died on the cross so I could live. This isn't living, you know what I mean? We got another Caucasian female, she living out of a tent. So for all you guys, all you MAGAs that voted based on the fact that you think, oh, this is only going to happen to the brown, this is only going to happen to the black, man, listen, they got you fighting a culture war while they're engaged in economic warfare, and it is sad. Like, I'm not even laughing at you guys for real, because hey, they keep you uneducated. They try and keep us all uneducated for a reason. They don't want us to make informed decisions. But if you in any way agree with anything I say, man, go ahead and hit that like, man. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe. I'm new to YouTube. I'm trying to grow this channel so I can get the word out to all my people, man. I'm trying to get this word out to everyone, fam, because it's important, man. You feel me? Like, democracy itself is at stake right now, really though. And if it's anything that you believe that I missed, that I should have added, or even if you disagree, man, I'm an open book. You know what I mean? Go ahead and let me know in the comment section. Thank you once again for your time. Until next time, y'all stay blessed.